জেকা 2025-এর অ্যান্সার কি নিয়ে এই ভিডিও। যারা জেকা দিয়েছো তারা অবশ্যই অ্যান্সার কিগুলো মিলিয়ে দেখবে। যদি কিছু কনফিউশন থাকে কমেন্ট করে জানাবে, আর আমাদেরও যদি কিছু আপডেট থাকে অবশ্যই ডেসক্রিপশানে আমরা আপডেট করে দেব। চলে যাচ্ছি কোশ্চেন নম্বর 1-এ। হুইচ অফ দ্য ফলোয়িং ট্রাভার্সাল টেকনিক লিস্ট দ্য নোটস অফ এ বাইনারি সার্চ ট্রি ইন অ্যাসেন্ডিং অর্ডার? অপশান এ, ইন অর্ডার। Question number 2. Which attack involves intercepting and altering communication between two parties without their knowledge? Option B, man in the middle attack. Question number 3. Which of the following testing methods is normally used as the acceptance test for a software system? Option D, functional testing. Question number 4. Which of the following point is are not true about linked list data structure when it is compared with an array? Option B. Question number 5. Which of the following can be done with linked list? Implementation of stack and queues, correct. Implementation binary trees, এটাও correct. Implementation of data structure that can simulate dynamic arrays, এটাও correct. তার মানে all of the above. Question number 6. Which application layer protocol is primarily used for sending email? SMTP. Option C. Question number 7. Which testing strategy is performed without knowledge of internal code? Black box testing. Option A. Question number 8. Packet switching means? Option C, dividing data into packets and sending independently. Question number 9. The physical relationship of record is determined by a mathematical formula that transforms a file key into a record location, a hashed file. Hashing technique. Question number 10. Which of the following pairs correctly matches the type of the testing with its main focus or environments? Option B, alpha testing. থেকে ডেভেলপার সাইটেই আলফা টেস্টিংটা হয়। Question number 11. What does a firewall primarily do? Option B, filters network traffic. Question number 12. The purpose of an activation function in a neural network is to? Option B. Question number 13. Choose the correct statement. An alternate key is a candidate key that is not a primary key. এটাই correct. Option A. Which of the following is not a type of a computer code? Option A. Question number 15. Which design principle aims to reduce dependencies between modules? Option B, coupling. Question number 16. The OSI model, which layer is responsible for detecting errors caused during physical transmission? Data link layer. Question number 17. Which of the following statement about RAM is correct? Option C, volatile memory used for temporary storage during program execution. Question number 18. How many 2-input multiplexers are required to construct a 2 to the power 10 multiplexer? Option A, 19. An artificially intelligent car decreases its speed based on its distance from the car in front of it. Which algorithm is used? Linear regression. Option C. 20. Which of the following is not a typical use of stacks? Breadth first search, কারণ এটার জন্য কিউ ইউজ হয়। অপশন ডি। আউটপুট এই দুটো স্ট্রিংকে কম্পেয়ার করা হয়েছে, এখানে একটা ব্ল্যাঙ্ক স্পেস রয়েছে যেটা এখানে নেই, সুতরাং নট ইকুয়াল দেখাবে, অপশান বি। এটা এরর দেখানো উচিত কারণ এই জায়গাটাতে এলসিফে ভুল রয়েছে, এটা নো আউটপুট। কোশ্চেন নম্বর 23, i equals to 1 থেকে i less than equals to 5, i plus plus, অলওয়েজ i equals to i, সুতরাং প্রত্যেকবারে কন্টিনিউ করলে নো আউটপুট দেখাবে, অপশান ডি। 24, অ্যালগোরিদমের কমপ্লেক্সিটি বের করতে দিয়েছে, রানিং টাইম কমপ্লেক্সিটি, এটা বিগ অফ এন হবে। 25, there is a possibility of cascading rollback when, option C, a transaction reads an item that is previously written by an uncommitted transaction. 26, option B. 27, which of the following is not a supervised machine learning algorithm, K means. 28, option D, 10. 29, connectionless UDP. 30, in an entity relationship, Y is the dominant entity of X is a subordinate entity, then which one is correct? Option C. Which one is incorrect? Sorry, option C. 31, option A. 32, which of the following scheduling algorithm can work in both primitive and non-primitive modes? এটা দুটো উত্তর কারেক্ট, একটা হচ্ছে এসজেএফ, শর্টেস্ট জব ফার্স্ট, এটারও প্রিমিটিভ আছে নন প্রিমিটিভ, প্রায়োরিটিরও প্রিমিটিভ নন প্রিমিটিভ আছে, তবে এক্ষেত্রে প্রায়োরিটিটা চুজ করাটাই বেশি ভালো হবে কারণ এর নন প্রিমিটিভটা শর্টেস্ট জব ফার্স্ট, প্রিমিটিভটাকে আমরা এসআরটিএফ বা এসআরটিএন হিসাবেই মনে করি। 33, a data dictionary is a special file that contains all of these, option D. 34, what is DQ? A queue with insert and delete defined for both front and rear ends of the queue, option C. Which of the following is a deadlock avoidance algorithm, Banker's algorithm? 36, the sequence of events that happen during a typical fetch operation is, option A. 37, best case time complexity of deleting a node single linked list, option D, big of 1. 38, what is the key difference between supervised and unsupervised learning? সুপারভাইজড লার্নিং এর ক্ষেত্রে লেভেল ডাটা ইউজ হয়, যেটা আনসুপারভাইজড এর ক্ষেত্রে ইউজ হয় না, অপশন এ। 39, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য ওয়ার্স্ট কেস টাইম কমপ্লেক্সিটি টু অ্যাক্সেস অ্যান এলিমেন্ট ইন এ বাইনারি সার্চ ট্রি, অপশন এ, big of n. Which device is used to connect multiple devices within the same network segment and operates at the data link layer, option C, switch. 41, in the context of software quality management, which of the following focuses on preventing defects rather than detecting them, option B, quality assurance. 42, in SVMs the margin is defined as, option A. 43, the order of an algorithm that finds whether a given boolean function of n variable produces 1 is, option D. 44, which type of fragmentation occurs inside allocated memory blocks, option A, internal fragmentation. 45, what happens when a recursive function in C lacks a proper base condition. Option C, it leads to infinite recursion and eventually a stack overflow. 46. Which one is not a part of process control block? Option D, source code of the program. 47. In circular queue of size n, which of the queue considered full? Option B. What is the range of unsigned integer in C? Option C. 49. A risk in a software project has a possibility of occurrence of 0.3 and the potential loss if it occurs is estimated to be rupees 2 lakh. What is the risk exposure for the risk? এটার ফর্মুলা হচ্ছে RE equals to P cross L, that is 60,000. Option A. Which process model is best suited when requirements are well understood and unlikely to change? Option B, waterfall model. 51. Correct sequence of risk management process. Option A. 52. In TCP/IP model, dash is responsible for determining the best path for data packets to travel across interconnected network. Option C, internet layer. Which metric gives the best measure of efficiency in a defect discovery process across software development phases? Option C. 54. What is the value of postfix expression? Option A, -18. 55. Which of the following statement about structure and union in C is true? Option C. The size of union is equal to the size of its largest member. 56. Which field in the IPv4 header helps uniquely identify fragments of a datagram so they can be reassembled correctly? Option A. Identification. In an operating system, a thread is best described as the smallest unit of CPU scheduling. 58. 1 nibble equals to 4 bits, মানে option B. If one attribute is a determinant of a second, which is turn is a determinant of third, then the relation cannot be the transitive dependency, সুতরাং third NF থাকবে না. Which of the following represents post order traversal? Left right route. Option C. 61. Which of the following statement about arrays in C? Option হচ্ছে an array name C represent the address of the first element. 62. Which of the following option with grep is used to ignore case while searching? Option B. 63. Option D. Hidden Markov models assume B system is option C, stochastic. 65. A system has a 16-bit data bus and 20-bit address bus. What is the maximum amount of data the system can directly address in memory? Option A. 66. Read the following statement about function in C and choose the correct option. A function in C can return only one value directly. Eta correct. Function names can be same as the variable names in the same scope. Goal. A function must always take at least one argument. Argument নাও থাকতে পারে. Recursion is allowed in C function. Correct. তাহলে সুতরাং option B. 67. Which of the following is the correct sequence of stages in basic instruction pipeline? Option A. Dash contains firmware that boots the system ROM. 69. In a graph, n nodes and n edges, how many cycles will be present? Option A, exactly একটা. 70. What is the key benefit of using deep learning for tasks like recognizing images? Option C. Which of the following is not a valid characteristics of SRAM? Option D. Requires frequent refreshing. 72. In Unix, user wants to change the priority of a running process. Which is suitable command? Renize. Option C. 73. Which of the following statement is true about paging and fragmentation? Option A. Paging suffers from internal fragmentation but not external fragmentation. 74. A functional dependency of the from x tends to y is trivial if y subset of x. The IP address belong to which class? The class A. 76. Which of the following best distinguishes a sequential circuit from a combinational circuit? Option B. 77. Which type of routing automatically changes its path selection based on current network conditions like congestion or link failure? Option C and option D দুটোই একই dynamic routing, that is also known as adaptive routing. 78. Which of the following types of memory is non-volatile? EPROM. 79. In the process life cycle, the queue where process waits for CPU allocation is called the ready queue. Option A. Last question 80. Which testing approaches specially ensures that all logical conditions in a decision are tested at least once? Option D. Condition coverage. Thank you.